Hi guys, this is Debojyoti here, and today I will teach you few tricks to solve time and work in a matter of minutes. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first sum, it states that A can do a work in 5 days, B can do in 6 days. If both of them work together, how many days the work will get completed? So time equals to A into B by A plus B, which gives so I am multiplying A into B and dividing it with A plus B. So 5 into 6 divided by 5 plus 6, so 30 by 11, which is equals to 8 by 11 days. So the next sum states that if A, B and C can do a work in 5, 10 and 15 days respectively, in how many days will they complete the work? So here the formula is time equals to A into B into C divided by AB plus BC plus CA. So it's basically 6 into 8 into 12 divided by 48 plus 96 plus 72. So it's 6 into 8 into 12 divided by 216. Isn't it easy, guys? So here is the next sum. A can do a work in 10 hours, B can do that same work in 12 hours, and if they work together, then if they work together for 1 hour, then what part of the work can they do? So let's see how to do this sum. Work done equals to A plus B by A into B. Thus it's 30 by 200 equals to 3 by 20. It's that simple. And proceeding to the next sum, it states that A, B, C can do a piece of work in 6, 8, 12 days respectively. So A takes 6 days, B takes 8 days, and to do the same work C takes 12 days. If all of them work together, then how much work is done in one day? AB plus BC plus CA divided by A into B into C. So basically it's 48 plus 96 plus 70 divided by 6 into 8 into 12. So it's 216 by 6 into 8 into 12, and it's basic calculation, and it will come 3 by 8. So I have another interesting sum, and it states that A can complete a work in 9 days, AB together can complete the work in 6 days. So in how many days B alone can do the work? AB into A by A minus AB. So it's basically 6 into 9, 9 minus 6. So 6 into 9 by 3, which is equals to 18 days. Isn't it simple, guys? So the next sum states that A can do a work in 10 days, B can do in 15 days, and ABC together can do in 5 days. It's similar to the previous sum, only just number of person has been increased, just to make you understand what's happening. A into B into C divided by AB plus BC plus CA. So in case of three constants A, B and C, we have to apply this formula, and thus it's 10 into 15 into C divided by 10 into 15 plus 15 into C plus 10 into C. So it's 150 C, therefore 30 C equals to 150 plus 25 C, 5 C equals to 150. So 30 is the answer, guys. So the next sum states that AB can do a piece of work in 12 days, BC can do a piece of work in 15 days, and CA can do the same work in 20 days. Then how long will it take if three of them work together? So the time taken by AB is given, time taken by BC is given, time taken by CA is given, and we have to find out that if three of them work together, then how much time it will take. So let's see how to do this. A plus B equals to 12, B plus C equals to 15, C plus A equals to 20. So it's basically 2A plus B plus C. So I will apply the formula A into B into C divided by AB into BC plus BC into CA plus CA into AB. Whole will be multiplied by 2. So it's 12 into 15 into 20 divided by 180 plus 300 plus 240, and the whole thing into 2. So it's 12 into 15 into 20 into 2 divided by 720, and this is the calculation part. So it will take 10 days for three of them to finish this work. And the next sum is A can do a work in 10 days, B can do it in 15 days, and they work together for 3 days, then B leaves and A finishes the remaining work. So we have to find out that in how many days the whole work is finished. A is 10 days, B is 15. We don't know how many days A have worked, so I am assuming it to be X, and for B it's already stated that B has worked for 3 days and he has left, so number of days B worked is 3. So as per the sum, A plus B 3 days and A does the remaining. So therefore it will be like x by 10 plus 3 by 15 equals to 1. So x by 10 equals to 1 minus 1 by 5, which sums to 8 days. So the whole work is completed in 8 days. Hope you guys are enjoying this shortcut tricks. So this is the next sum, and this one states that A can do a piece of work in 10 days and B can do the same work in 12 days, and they started to work together, but A left one day before the completion. So the question here is, in how many days the work got completed? So again the same logic which was applied to the previous sum. A over here 10 days, generally A takes 10 days, but over here A has worked x minus 1 days. Since I don't know how many days it took for the work to complete, I am assuming it to be x, and as A has left 1 day before the completion, so x, if x is the assumed number of days in which the works get completed, so A has worked 1 day less, so x minus 1 day is the number of days A has worked, and later on we will calculate this to find out the total number of days. And over here B generally takes 12 days and B has worked x days. I am assuming it x days. So this one will be like x minus 1 by 10, as A left 1 day before the completion, and plus x by 12 equals to 1. So 6x minus 6 plus 5x by 60, which sums up to 11x equals to 66. So it's basically 6 days it took to complete the work. So we move on to the next sum, and the next sum states that 3 workers collect 48 kg of cotton in 4 days. So mind it, 3 workers collect 48 kg of cotton in 4 days. How much cotton is collected by 9 workers in 2 days? Here I will use NT by W method, where N is the number of workers, T is the time, and W is the work. Over here it's 48, which is given in, it's 9 into 2 by x, and by solving this it will be x will be 9 into 2 into 4, which sums up to 72 kg. So let's see the last sum of this part 1, and I will soon be uploading part 2 of this time and work, and after that I will post few miscellaneous sums of time and work, and likewise I will upload other shortcut tricks of different other chapters. So stay connected, and let's see what this sum states. A certain number of men completes a work in 60 days. If 8 more men were added, the work would be finished in 10 days. Find the original number of men. So let me assume that there were X number of men. They work for 60 days. So which is equals to, if 8 more men were added, so I am assuming it x plus 8, the work would have been finished in 10 days. So it will be into 50. So 60 minus 10, So now solving this part, 6x equals to 5x plus 40, so it gives to 40 men. Thanks for watching, and I will meet you in the next one.